Welcome, dear seeker of truth. You've come here, perhaps with questions that have lingered in the deepest corners of your mind. What awaits us after we pass from this world? Is there knowledge hidden, waiting to be unveiled? In this journey, we will explore ancient wisdom, a secret knowledge revered by mystics and wise ones throughout history, guiding us to understand what lies beyond the threshold of death. Together, let us explore a profound understanding of life's greatest mystery. Throughout centuries, different cultures and traditions have sought answers to this question, yet few have provided such a detailed map as the Bardo Thodol or the Tibetan Book of the Dead. This sacred text, originating from the wisdom of Padmasambhava, the great master of Tibetan Buddhism, reveals the stages the soul journeys through after death. Today, I will introduce you to this wisdom so you may begin to understand that death is not an end but a transformation, a profound journey into realms beyond our usual awareness. What you'll discover here isn't just a theory or a philosophy, but a powerful guidebook, meant to help souls transition with peace and clarity. As we delve into the teachings of Padmasambhava, I invite you to listen not just with your mind, but with your heart, for this knowledge, ancient and sacred, resonates with a universal truth that connects us all. The Bardo Thodol is not merely a book, but a spiritual compass, one that has been guiding souls for generations. Imagine it as a lantern that illuminates the darkness, helping us see what lies ahead. According to Tibetan Buddhist tradition, this guide was bestowed upon us by Padmasambhava, a revered sage who brought enlightenment to Tibet. His teachings serve as a bridge between our world and the unknown realms, crafted with compassion and clarity for those willing to explore life's deeper mysteries. In Tibetan, Bardo means in-between state, the realm between life and death. The teachings describe this journey as a transitional phase, where the soul encounters visions, choices, and truths about its existence. These visions are said to be projections of the soul's mind, urging us to confront our own essence. And so, the Bardo Thodol teaches that the afterlife is not a rigid path but a mirror reflecting the very depths of our consciousness. By understanding this, we begin to see that the wisdom of the Bardo is not only for the deceased but for the living as well. It invites us to examine our lives, our attachments, and our fears, preparing us for this transition. It is a reminder that this life and what comes after are intertwined, and by learning these teachings, we can live with greater awareness and peace. Now, let us explore the 3 stages of the Bardo as described in the Bardo Thodol, each one a profound encounter with the mysteries of consciousness. The first stage, Chikai Bardo, is the moment of death itself. Here, the soul experiences a brilliant, clear light, an invitation to merge with ultimate reality. If the soul can recognize this light as its true nature, it may attain liberation immediately. Imagine this light as a welcoming presence, a call to remember who we truly are. Next comes the Koniad Bardo, a stage where the soul encounters a series of visions, both peaceful and terrifying. These visions are manifestations of our own mind, reflecting our fears, desires, and spiritual progress. This is a test, a moment of truth where we come face to face with ourselves. For some, these images may appear frightening, but they are not real in a physical sense. They are symbolic, urging the soul to see through illusion and embrace its inner wisdom. Finally, we reach the Sitpa Bardo, the stage of rebirth. If the soul has not found liberation in the previous stages, it is drawn to new existence, guided by its karma and attachments. This stage teaches us about the cycles of life, the connections that bind us, and the choices we make. The Sitpa Bardo is a reminder that even as one life ends, another begins, inviting the soul to continue its journey, carrying forward the wisdom it has gained. With our growing scientific understanding, we now have more insights into what may occur at the moment of death. Studies of near-death experiences, for example, reveal remarkable consistencies with ancient teachings. Many who have encountered these experiences describe feelings of profound peace, encounters with light, and even a sense of being guided by a greater force. Could it be that science is beginning to glimpse what spiritual traditions have long taught? These modern perspectives do not negate the Bardo Thodol, but rather enrich it. They allow us to consider how different views, spiritual and scientific, can coexist, each adding a layer of depth to our understanding. Together, they form a bridge between the tangible and the mystical, offering us a more complete vision of what may await us. In other spiritual traditions, we find echoes of the Bardo Thodol's wisdom. From Hindu beliefs in reincarnation to Christian ideas of an afterlife, each perspective contributes to a collective search for truth. Though the paths may differ, the destination, the search for what lies beyond, is one that unites us all. As we reflect on the journey through the Bardo, It's essential to remember that these teachings are not only about what happens after we die, they are also a guide for how we live. The wisdom of the Bardo encourages us to confront our attachments, to question our fears, and to live in a state of greater presence. This life is but a moment in a vast, interconnected cycle, and by embracing these insights, we can experience each day with more meaning. You may wonder how these ancient teachings apply to you today. Think of them as a reminder that every choice, every moment, is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to prepare. In the end, the journey through life and death is intertwined. By understanding one, we better understand the other. This is why the knowledge of the Bardo has been preserved through the ages, so that we may live fully, without fear of the unknown. If we embrace this wisdom, we can begin to live with a sense of peace and clarity. As Padmasambhava taught, true liberation is found not in escaping life, but in understanding and embracing it fully, preparing us for whatever comes next, whenever that time may be. Before we move toward our conclusion, let us pause to pay homage to Padmasambhava, the master who brought these teachings to us, the sage known as the Lotus-born. More than a historical figure, Padmasambhava is revered as an enlightened being, a spiritual teacher who saw beyond the veil separating life and death. According to Tibetan lore, he not only understood these mysteries but experienced them deeply, giving us a map that would guide the soul through the realms of the afterlife with grace and clarity. Padmasambhava's journey was one of transformation. Legends tell us he faced demons, both literal and metaphorical, bringing peace to lands plagued by fear and ignorance. His teachings on the Bardo Thodol arose from his mastery of life's most daunting transitions. For him, death was not an enemy to be conquered but an ally in the journey toward enlightenment. He saw the afterlife as an integral part of spiritual evolution, a process that, if approached with wisdom, could lead to liberation and peace. Through the Bardo Thodol, Padmasambhava's wisdom is preserved not just as a text, but as a living tradition. Imagine for a moment the compassionate intention with which he imparted this knowledge, a guide for those at the threshold, helping souls navigate through what he saw as 3 stages of transformation. By framing death in this way, he sought to remove fear from the unknown, replacing it with understanding. His teachings remind us that death, like birth, is part of an eternal cycle of change and renewal. Moreover, Padmasambhava's influence extends beyond life and death. His teachings are a call to live mindfully, to confront our own attachments and fears while still in this world. By embodying these teachings now, we align ourselves with a path of inner freedom, allowing us to experience life with greater clarity and compassion. His wisdom urges us to prepare not only for death but for life itself, to be present, to embrace each moment as an opportunity for growth and liberation. In following Padmasambhava's path, we recognize that life and death are not opposing forces but partners in the dance of existence. His legacy is a reminder that we are all travelers on an endless journey, guided by our choices, our wisdom, and our courage to face the unknown. As we move forward, let us carry his teachings with us, as a lamp lighting our way through both life's trials and the mysteries of what awaits us beyond. As we reach the end of our journey today, reflect on the vastness of what lies beyond and within. This knowledge, though mysterious, is not beyond our grasp. It is here, waiting for each of us to explore, to understand, and to embrace. The wisdom of the Bardo invites you to walk with courage, knowing that death is but a doorway to another chapter of existence, a continuation of the journey we are all on. If this exploration has sparked something within you, a curiosity, a need for understanding, I invite you to join us in further journeys. Visit our other videos, where we delve deeper into the mysteries of spirituality and the knowledge that can transform our lives. There is so much more to discover about life, death, and everything in between. Thank you for joining me today, dear seeker. As we part ways, remember, true knowledge is a light that guides us through all realms, seen and unseen. Until next time, may this light be with you, guiding you with peace and wisdom.